Hello.
Hey, folks.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all again.
What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Something really important that also happened during the last session. While
Oh,
the group was exploring, we did find three very crucial things. Marquise, alongside Naomi, was investigating a room at the bottom right from where we are right now, managed to find a map that belonged to the cultists that had very precise information about some of the movement, as well as a secret entrance that seems to lead to further into this cave. Beyond this, Kyo, alongside Ravna watching, investigated the mushrooms on the top right, both seeing what appears to be a small path that could lead them, as well as identifying those mushrooms as a very complicated kind that, if harassed, will harm others. Despite that, though, Kirsi managed to get one of the mushrooms for her collection of plants.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just gonna real quickly just send you a message if that's okay. Sorry. Yeah. Either. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. This character is a pure black half dragon that is uh I guess just a very intimidating looking individual that for the most part has um mostly just been sitting around with his fellow companions of the dragon cult. um as for why he's here and anything else, well, I guess everyone will have to find that out as they play the session, I suppose. But in terms of how he looks, it's mostly just like head to toe, full black, piercing red eyes, and in terms of equipment, he is adorned with scale mail and a long sword as well as a shield. So the black half dragon will stop leaning on the wall, being all that cool and stuff, and he'll saunter over. Yes, what is it? Anything else? You've already asked a lot. Mm-hmm. So which way is everything? Where am I going? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ran in from the other direction, though. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll go in the other direction then. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Theo would look at the groups and, just to be clear, where is Naomi in general? Can we notice them? Answer. Okay,
She
thank you.
was behind.
Kyo look at the group and say, okay, putting the matter of what happened there at the corridor to rest for now, we can talk about this in a safe environment later. It seems we have two entrances to go further ahead. There is this main path here, and then she, one second, and she moves closer towards the edge, not really stepping it, not fall again, but pointing towards it. It seems that this is some kind of main entrance to further ahead. There's even a well-trodden path in the ground there, and that could lead us further in. Though by the ruckus we made, honestly expect them to have some sort of ambush waiting for us ahead. And then we also have that path you and Marquise found, Naomi. Are you? I think that would be the safest one for us to go in, but it would also be a gamble. If we make too much problem there, it could lead to something bad, or it could even be trapped. Still, I do want to keep my vote for going to that path. What about the rest of you? And she looks at the others.
Drobnin will speak up. I believe we should take the more discreet path. If we just go through the main entrance, that will end poorly for us.
Right then.
I figure the secret route is probably a better way to get the jump on them, but we don't just want to end up right in the middle of all of them either.
Hmm.
What if we're left with no way out?
I mean, the truth is, and take the small step towards Marquise. The truth is, wherever path we go, we will be in the middle of them, and there will always be the risk, no way out. But we still have to do this. And as we have already made too much noise, whether we like it or not, we are always going to be in constant risk. Still, I think there's an argument to be made that going through the path that they don't expect us to go, at least that that I hope they don't expect us to go, has some worth. Well, anyway,
What if we sort of just see how far the secret passageway goes, and we could just sort of smoke them out and with because I have oil and torches, and maybe we can meet them on this side if there's
the,
anything flammable in there.
the cave is too big and we don't know if there's other entrances. There probably is. Smoking them out is not an option.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, you I didn't
What?
see what's that.
What if I bloody up this purple robe and just throw it down there, see what happens? I mean, they already know we're
No,
coming.
it
I
would do
could scare
nothing.
them a little bit.
They
I mean,
wouldn't be scared of that, Marquise.
okay.
All that would do is waste
Well,
time and give even them more time, as well as destroy the element of surprise. The bit of element of surprise we still have. Regardless, before we make a decision, we do have two votes already, technically three for the passage. Naomi, sorry, Anna B. What do you want to do? What's your choice?
Mm, well, I think the answer is pretty obvious for me. Besides, we found the doorway together. Let's go.
All right then, let's go ahead. So before you go, can I ask you a favor, Dravna?
Yes. He'll slowly approach, arms folded.
Sometime, well, not sometime, only 3 days ago, while we were in, the way to say it, we were sneaking inside the keep, I remember you used a spell that could let you with some sort of magical light on things you touch. You can still do that, correct? Or was that a
Mm-hmm.
one-time thing? Can I ask you a favor then? And Kyo pulls out a small ribbon from her backpack, and she makes a little cute bow on Jamie. Could you cast that on Jamie? On the ribbon Jamie has?
Dravna will keep his arms folded and he'll kind of narrow his eyebrows and sneer at Jamie. I'll do it. Just try to not be reckless with Hanabi. And he'll walk forward, tap his finger on the ribbon, and it'll glow.
As soon as Dravna makes the bird start glowing, you see that instead of taking the advice of being cautious, the bird proudly flies around Kyo as if showing off a new thing it got. Kyo just smiles like, indeed looks good in your right, Jamie. Thank you, Dravna. This should help me see, in case battles to come ahead. For now, Jamie, inside. And she opens up her robe a bit so that Jamie could fly in it and stay hidden for now, so that the light doesn't give them away. They can see for a bit. Well,
What
let's
if
head
it's
off.
uh, oh, this secret entrance could also be a trap though, because it's sleek. Can't really see the end of it.
Well, like I said, anything here is risk.
Mm,
I like those odds.
yeah, whatever.
We'll still win.
There will be risk no matter what, I'll be honest. So
Indeed.
let's just start heading
Besides,
towards it.
I fight better in narrow passages anyway. I look forward to this, and Dravna will crack his knuckles.
I mean, I'll be honest, if you're driving last time we fought in a narrow passage, a barrel almost took you out.
Marquise looks Marquise looks Dravna up and down. Sees all the blood on him. Yeah, right.
Okay, so, uh, and Kia opens the thing. What can she see through the passage right now? Pure darkness? It's okay. Okay. Is there anything really sturdy and heavy in this room that we can see?
Yeah, that was.
What's that?
I'm updating my HP.
Oh,
Yeah, it said I was at full health, but last battle I was. Yeah.
Okay, so before we go, I have a proposal. I do agree that there is a risk, so I do want to play it safe, at least a little. Draven and Marquise, who wants to go first? So I have an idea.
I'll go. I'll go. He's all beaten up. Look at
No,
him.
no.
Nah,
Dravna
I
immediately,
get
as
it.
he's gonna elbow you to
He
the
sticks
side
an
and
arm out.
push
He
his way
sticks an
forward.
arm out. This is gonna have to be a strength contest. I ain't gonna lie.
He's gonna grab your
Ah.
wrist and twist it if he has to.
Gil looks at Hannah and just like,
Ugh,
Ooh, wait, I don't know which checks and
let them
saves are.
just muscle through it. It's fine.
yeah,
Uh, uh,
Ooh, nice.
ooh.
Uh, Zazet will sigh, and say- and then in a whisper he'll say, "What now?" Zaza will just kind of like unflinchingly just like take it and say, "I'm I'm not sure what you're trying to do with that finger, but let it be known, you're going to be a stepping stone on my path here." Sure. I love intimidating people. Where did I put my sheet? Oh, there we go. First roll of the game. Hmm. 12. So Zazit will then sort of just basically sit down on the floor and just like put his sword in front of him and just sort of lean on it a little bit. So, I'm just a little curious as to why everyone is so threatened, but you know.
Yes, I have my glaive in one hand and my purple sack of robes and masks in the other untied. And I'm planning to to just throw it out to intimidate them if they're camping me. Yeah, yeah. It's got to show it off now, you know. Get to sliding.
Drop the ball.
Gil, Gil was
Wonder who.
looking at Naomi, waiting for them to solve. She was pulling out a rope because she was having an idea to tie a rope so they could have a way back. But after the other two already had jumped, she sighs to Naomi. Well, time for us to go. Jamie, go on ahead to give them some help in case something bad happens. and she lets Jamie get out of her robe to fly ahead of her towards Marquise, while also going down.
No, no. What? I remember you being knocked out, but okay. Oh man, yeah. You're gonna die. Just shut up. It was me. It was me. I threw a javelin at you.
Oh yeah, here we go. Someone just cracked their knuckles. Yep.
Sorry, that was me.
Ha
Oh, was it?
Hmm.
Eh,
Bruh.
but
Dravna has a very stone cold face, and he just mutterly replies, "I would not be so cowardly to attack someone who can't see me."
Ravna the
Man.
hypocrite strikes again.
Bruh.
Oh god, she's going to think it's Io by process of elimination.
doesn't matter. I'm better with the spear. I just start walking towards him. I'm done with the yapping.
I imagine.
Naomi looks up and says, "Oh, oh hi." She says, "Hello."
Oh, it's that one.
Yes.
Oh. Out of character, I forgot. This is the guy that Hanabi fought,
Now,
and then
yeah, that's right.
I
Yes.
shot the other people. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not mean to lie then. Too bad.
I
I
just
like to
forgot the
imagine that Dravna didn't remember that and just
Oh
knows
yeah,
like,
that's.
oh,
I'm gonna
that
play into
guy.
that. I'm gonna play into that. Dravna doesn't remember, but now he's like, wait a minute.
Wait, I did
So
do
good.
that cowardly act.
I would have stayed 10 feet away though. So if he approaches me, I mean, if I had a chance to, I'd back up. But if I can't, that's fine.
With
Fireball.
Dravna's nat 1, he will ponder the events that happened yesterday.
How do
Wait, wait, wait.
how do I
You
actually
got
do
this
this?
that's
I
2
clicked
days ago.
initiative and it's not doing anything.
There should have been another pop-up when you clicked initiative.
No, no, it popped up, but nothing
I
rolled.
just
So.
targeted my own token and roll initiative.
Yeah, exactly. Probably that
Mhm.
too, I think.
Uh,
As
So
a
make
Jesus
sure you
Christ,
click
y'all
your
rolled so
character.
badly.
yeah, okay. Yeah. No, yeah, it did, but it's not rolling nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't care. It's all the same stuff. Spicy.
Pretty good. Would I have been able to stay 10 feet away or no? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't back up actually. So yeah, that's fine.
Wait, how do I read this? Okay, right.
The glaive. Yeah, I'll be making an attack with my glaive. Sorry, I'm not used to this yet. Standard roll. No, wait, there. Oh, oh, and then in the chat, Oh, okay. I didn't understand this earlier. 2 or 7? Oh, precision attack. Uh,
Hmm.
oh. So, is it a waste? Yeah, okay. Let me. All right, whatever. Oh, does a 20 hit? It does,
Haha.
just by a little bit. Ouch. How do I subtract this? Oh, minus 10. All right. Well, I'm action surging. Yeah, this guy seems to be the big bad. So, wait, why is my HP not decreasing on Foundry? Okay, okay, okay. Action surge, attack again. The glaive, standard roll. Okay. Does a 16 hit? Okay. Um,
Here comes the clap back. Let's go.
and oh yeah, sorry. Keep going back to my sheet. That does 12 damage. And then I will be using my pole arm feat to be doing a bonus action attack, which will attack is yeah. Hmm. He is. Wait, what did I roll on that? Honestly, I'm just spending them all right now. I mean, heck, this guy did like half my HP already. I will be doing another precision attack, to be honest. And that's my last thing for the day. Um, precision attack, a standard roll. Uh, how does yeah, it just says apply active effects. Do I just do my own roll? Yeah, I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing any. Oh, ooh.
Take it
Okay,
easy.
well,
It takes a second
sorry.
for some of this stuff to come up. Just do it once and wait for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, I did it a few times. Sorry. What?
It's all
What?
good.
Nice after chat. Oh, okay, yeah. 8. Um,
A D4 plus strength.
Should I just do that in chat too? Or... Yeah. Okay. D4 plus
Mhm.
the precision attack adds a D8 of damage.
I always thought that it didn't add damage.
Yeah, I thought it didn't either.
Is it?
Oh no,
I'll-
it's maneuvering attack. Sorry,
okay.
I stand corrected. Yeah. No. I don't want to take opportunity attack.
Okay. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. I see. How big is this? Mm-hmm. So can I stand under that, or? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's 10. $15. Okay. So Zazet will stand up and he will start walking around the combat that's happening in front of him. And he will draw his sword and address everyone in the room. Sorry, the new party that has shown up, making fools of themselves. And he will say, "You are all to leave right now. It will do you no good being here." And then at the end of that, he will I guess stamp. Stamp? No. Very loudly clap his hands together. Oh no, stamp his foot. Yeah, he'll stamp his foot very loudly, and he will cast. He will cast Conquering Presence, which is his channel divinity spell. It will be targeting all 4 of the party members that have come into the room. It is a wisdom saving throw, and the save will be, I believe, 14.
All right then.
Oh no.
I will be using one advantage on that one specific because I think 6. Yeah. What was the DC again?
14.
Damn, really second this one. Yeah, I'm going to use the second one. Mirror for Jamie too because I have to. Jamie also fails. That sucks.
All right, so on fail, you are all frightened for 1 minute. Frightened means, I believe, you cannot come within 10 feet of me, and you will do absolutely everything in your power to not target me with any sort of spells or actions.
So, Frighten actually doesn't. Frighten makes so that we can't willingly approach you, and we can target you, but if it's advantage.
Oh, disadvantage. That's what that
Yeah.
is. Yes.
So we can't approach you, but we can still hit you if you wish to. And Marquise can just be
Mhm. Yeah. So Zazit will he's just gonna stand there and wait to see what these new people will do.
As a note, the black dragonborn sees the one all the way in the back wearing white and a strange fox-like mask kind of raise an eyebrow as he well, don't see an eyebrow, but she seems to make a gesture with arms crossed, and she just shakes her head.
Can I kill that one?
Kyo, she's shaking from the presence, from the immense effect, and shakes her head. I don't think I can.
True.
Oh, it is most definitely like there is definitely like a sort of like an aura that emanates from within Zazit. It is almost purple, and I guess it's sort of very very dark and purple that flows from him, almost like a mist or something like that.
Exactly. Kyo, she's shaking, and where Jamie's inside her robe, everyone will be able to see a thing shaking of the little bird as well. She would say, I'm sorry, one. She look into the dragon barn. We can't really get out of here. Naomi, you don't seem to be affected by whatever this one did. I'll be counting on you, okay? You can take this one.
You do see her smile, and she nods sharply.
Nice.
Dravna will raise his shield and just deflect it.
All right. Hanabi surveys the situation. Let's see. To be entirely frank with you, she has quite a bit of free movement based on what she's about to do. You know what? She will indeed make good on her initial statement to start and see if she can do a little damage and frighten this Dragonborn a little bit. Hanabi will, to start, cast Zephyr Strike and end up right here. Let's make sure I cast that spell as well. Consume the free use so far. Just cast it. Put that back. Thank you very much. And she'll take a look. Hello. She'll nod and tilt her head, and then she'll strike. Just use the good old. Oh yeah, she's using Wow, yeah, she's in the war fans. What did we say that was? Those are just daggers from. Okay. All right. Here we go. Roll for me, please. Thank you. Stinky thing. Yep.
Nope.
Does it? That's good, actually. You don't want to get hit by. You don't want to get hit by this character.
Yeah.
So since I'm still using this weapon, can I still do 2-weapon fighting in this scenario? You would have to do that, so I'll just. It is. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah.
Doesn't Zephyr Strike give you advantage on your attack?
If you want to.
Oh, if you want to, right?
If you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Probably not gonna hit though, because what did I roll here? No, I do not think that that's correct. I believe that the way it's supposed to work is that regardless of whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn of when you cast it. She'll do another one. See if it hits. Probably not though. 2 more. 19. Still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she swings it twice. Is this?
I am.
Yeah, no, she'll stay right there actually, and pick a fight with him. Or she'll just go. She'll see that her weapons aren't getting through. Her warframes aren't getting through. She'll tap his shield, and she goes, "Come on, that'll do."
Here she sees the situation. Her mind wants her to move forward, to help Naomi, to help Hanabi, but her body simply doesn't comply. So instead, she settles for the next best thing. She moves to the right, always keeping the exact same distance she is right. Oh, damn it. She keeps the exact same distance from the paladin, never once approaching more than before, so allowing her to move properly until she is here. Now she has moved already. 15 feet, then 20 here. Yeah. 20, 25, 30. Perfect. And now, farther away from the paladin and feeling a bit better in shooting hand, she respects the duo that happening, but she focuses on the person casting spells on the back. She draws her hand axe, her birds popping up on her hand at the same time, as she tosses it right at this person right here. Mhm. And as she tosses it, Jamie follows right after as she used her bonus action to have Jamie go attack her. Could you give me Jamie's token? And you do that, I'll be rolling for the hand axe. Will 19 hits? Right, that is 8 damage. I want a concentration roll from her. Really? Damn. Alright then. It's okay then. Meanwhile, let's go to James' attack. At the same time, here's Jamie's. That will be
Let's go, Burb.
6 damage. Just to have an idea, how hard does she look after those attacks? None. Then, and that will be the end of my turn then.
Oh, DM, I have a question. I did not alt click when I made my attacks. Will that be an issue? Okay. Okay. Thank
Heal. You need to make a wisdom save.
Oh, how much?
The frightened creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of its turn.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Meets beats.
It's Jamie. James is still frightened, unfortunately.
Come on. Nat 1 noises. Come on now.
In James' defense, it's a little burp.
the young man. That sure hits.
Oh no. That's really bad.
So I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, I had a
Well, at least I
feeling.
used all my resources before
Fair.
You greedy pig. You best move.
Oh, I don't know about 2 at once. It might be a bit much for me.
Sideways token works too. There we go. Ah, yeah, here we go. Here comes the damage, boys. Misses.
It was a good duel.
And just for flavor, to try to add a little bit to like his surprise, when he swings, she sees him coming and she raises her other hand with her dagger and catches the blade and like kind of just swings it downward. Thick, go for it. I'm sorry, I have to try to be cool sometimes, you know? One more. This one's gonna hit. Look. There's no way. Whew, my
Oh yeah.
sweats. Because those
His sword unsheathed, and he's pointing at Zaza, ready to rush at him, but he's sweating a little bit as he's trying to hold back his emotion, and he's just gonna and he's just gonna grunt and kind of sneer off to the right as he sees Marquise fall down. He's just gonna mutter, "You take care of him, Hanabi." And Drobin will go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then he's gonna go right up to Marquise, quickly kneel down. Now's not the time to fall. And he's going to put his hand into your chest, Marquise, and a little bit of healing magic will surge into you as you get 3 hit points. Do I have that? So it's more... Oh, yeah, there it is. There you go. Just 3 hit points. It's my character level. But out of pettiness, Drobna will bonus action Hex Zazit. And he will choose Strength. That will be my turn. I'll just quickly make a wisdom saving throw.
What does that actually do, by the way?
And if I hit you
Oh.
and manage to beat your AC, I get bonus damage against you. As you see Dravna shift his focus towards you, Zasit. That'll be my turn.
Marquis seeing 2 dragons and getting absolutely demolished in like 6 seconds of time is is actually so distraught. He's not. His face is kind of blank. His eyes glow a little orange. You know, some smoke starts coming out his mouth. His wound almost starts cauterizing a bit as I use Second Wind. Hold on. Healing me for 7. Yeah. And is it half your movement to stand up? Okay. He'll say, I'm not done with you. And he will target this dragon fella that just destroyed him. Yep. Or yep.
So this D8, by the way, this D8 got added, and I had a feeling this was going to happen. But you saw the little icon that had the precision strike on there. That just got added, which is a +5, but he still got a total of 20, I think, right? Hold on. No. He's got it's 21 to hit instead of that because the D8 there is 4. But anyway.
You
Dragon scum. Oh no. Oh, it's in character. Whatever. Yeah, I'll actually just. I mean, no, that's kind of. I mean, it's what he would do, but that's kind of stupid. He actually. He sees him charging up. He just circles around this guy a little bit. How much movement do I have? I have 30 total. It's 510. Oh, you know what? Hit your own fella. Wait, does that? Ooh, wait, no. I don't know which one would. No, I'm going. I think right here is the best. Yep. I don't have anything else to do.
So Zazit will turn to Signwrath and he will say, "You're one to speak of dishonor. What are you doing?" And then he will turn and he will attack him. Okay, so you alt click. Okay, and then I use the item from my inventory. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Yep. So then attack, and then normal. Okay, I see. Boom.
Nice.
Wow.
So not even that. It's so Zazit with his extreme rage, just his temper gets the best of him, and he turns and he says, "I told you you'd be a stepping stone." And then he will slide down the sword straight into his neck if possible. Oh, GM. Oh, GM.
It begins.
Sure. Why not? Yeah. How do I do that?
Yeah, it
I
should
do
be
not see it.
alongside the attack roll. Is where it
No,
should
I
be at
don't
least.
see anything. I see the attack number.
Mhm.
Okay. So am I supposed to click standard roll that to get that? I suppose.
For the damn
Mm.
critical.
No, I understand, but like I don't see a button for it. All I see is the attack number. So there's a damage button here. I'll just hit that instead. So critical hit. All right, 15.
That's 30
Oh.
damage, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually 1d8 because he's using a long sword with one hand. It's rolled 2d8s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's got this electricity like cackling in his throat. So Zazit like pushes the sword into that and basically like I wouldn't say decapitates him because that would be very difficult to do with a long sword, I think, but mostly just extinguishes the electricity in his throat while also delivering a decisive blow. As he does that, he will turn to the other cultists in the room and he will say, "You have one opportunity. Throw down your arms. Don't make me come for you." Yeah. No, I'll stay where I am. Get that shit out of here.
Jamie will do an attack of opportunity. Right.
Swing, birdie.
Alright, could you put her closer just so I can target her 1 second? Thank you. There you go. Thank you. That is
Whew.
going to hit.
Ooh, oh boy.
That was one spicy bird.
It is. It's fried.
Why do they always run?
The white masked woman just says, "Have you seen yourself? Why wouldn't they?"
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, when you say that, when you respond to her, she just says, "You'll see," and then she will cast Zephyr Strike once again. And this time she'll actually use a spell slot for it, and she will move. How do we measure again?
So
There
you
go.
can use the ruler and you can actually hit control to like make like a line and then you hit spacebar to like move along that line if you want.
Wait, why do you have to recast it? Can't you just concentrate on it?
No, because when you make the attacks, whether you hit or miss, the speed lasts, right? For that turn. the advantage and the
Ah.
damage that you get goes away. So basically, like you're not even concentrating on it anymore. So it just lasts until the stuff that it says that you do, which is attacks, are complete. Once that happens, you'd have to recast it again.
Okay, I thought it lasted for a minute, and like it'll only activate once you hit during that minute.
Yeah. I think Hanabi can guess where this is. This is just. Oh, actually, what I would have to do, actually, for this to work properly is I would have to be here. I would have to go about here and try to hit this guy first, because I believe you have to make the attack. This guy here. I'm pretty sure you have to make the attack first before you can get the full speed out of it. So if she's gonna. All right. Oh, it showed up twice. I didn't take my own advice and wait. You know what? I'll attack with advantage. It's fine. All right. She's going to. You know what? I think she's gonna go with the full damage on this. To the. Oh, I did it. I did that one, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, 1 plus a d8. Roll. Not that much, huh? Okay, so 4, 6, and yeah, that's about it. And then she'll make the rest of her move. So that is 15. She'll move the initial. Oh, that also means that she actually has quite a bit of speed here. So this is 30.
Ooh, I can't.
That's 30. You should have.
I think it was 15 to get over to him.
60. She has 65 feet of movement for this turn. Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna give chase. Yeah. She'll move right up on her here. She had to use her bonus action to do that, so I think that's all she can do here. Yeah.
All right, then. Tia sees everything that happened. Her mind going into confusion, but she decided to prioritize what's happening first in front of her, the fleeing one. She first moves towards here, using 15 feet of movement. And at this point, I would imagine she can see it, right? She can see that mage, Marek, right? Yeah, I have a straight line of vision, I think. As soon as she says here, she gets here and she says to Jamie, Jamie! But I saw Naomi went in that direction, didn't I? Correct? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's still good enough for what I'm going to do. Just needed to know to differentiate in the RP moments. You having seen Naomi go that direction, as well as in general, the Marek fly away. She says the glowing bird, Jamie, follow after the one that ran away, and block their path and trip them. And if this bonus action, oh, 1 second, I think if this bonus action, Jamie starts going ahead, goes to here, goes to here, a 15, 25, passes by both, thanks to flying. Also, reminder, Jamie has lights cast on it. So now he should be, this here should be, now he should be lights. There you go, at the left woman. And after Jamie gets there, Jamie's going to do a shove action to try to trip it down. Thanks to, what's the word? ability, damn it. Thanks to Primal Bound, Jamie is proficient in athletics, so it's going to be as raw d20. Jamie got a 12.
Dang,
Unfortunately.
son.
Yeah. Alright then. But James, you can stay there here. That space. So where'd Jamie go? I can't find the token anymore.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
He should be on site and not on darkness. He has light. Yeah. Okay. But having Jamie there helping Naomi, Kyo focuses on the one in front of her. She pulls out her woodcutter's axe, raises it high, and she's going to hit the one in front of her with the butt end of her weapon. That's the one for it now. Does an 18 hit this one? That is done as well. Damn, I'm rolling so low. 9 points of damage.
Sure, where? Just anywhere? Okay, there it goes. Uh,
It's so damn loud. It's not loud. I'm just messing around. I turned it down a long time ago, so like the interface is gonna be friggin' something, brother. Holy cow.
I'll have to adjust this later.
Um, um, I believe it's touch, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, Zaza was my target, so I can target Jamie and cast- get ready, everyone.
Flashbang.
Ah,
I gotta have my lights on. I'd actually go blind.
How do you adjust those? Is it in the configure settings?
No, I don't see any lights coming from him.
I do see that there's a source of light somewhere in here. It's brighter than before.
I think it's Adrian.
That's why. Okay. Okay.
I'm
Right.
I'm just very bright.
You're
It's a bright
copper. You're not
personality.
a radiant dragon. Come on.
It's just your bright personality. Also,
Yeah.
Oh, and that feels really good.
also just to recap, Kia did attack this one and did 9 damage to it. This one here. Welcome.
Hey, Jack. Random question. So, uh, Drowna actually doesn't recognize what Mondath looks like, right? Okay. All right. So he doesn't know that's the target.
You did make a
Oh.
This one right in front of me? Oh, poor fella. Poor fella.
That guy. He is eyeing up Zazit, and he's just gonna slowly approach him, fist clenched, draw being aimed at his neck. And he's just gonna walk up to him eye to eye. Give me one reason not to flay you. And that's all he's gonna say. And he will hold an action to cut Zazit down if he has to.
Does he technically get flanking? I see. Oh, I see how that works. Marquise, a little calmer now, but still. Oh yeah, I never. Yeah, I was
I
gonna
forgot
mention.
that was Jamie too.
Well, I
So,
mean, I think he went unconscious, right? So. Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
What attributes? Oh my. Yeah, I'm probably not beating it. Wait, saving throw? Oh, I think I did ability check last time. It's still not gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm living in your head rent free, bro. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
before Marquis acts, could Kyo say one thing to him? Kyo would look at Marquis and look at this armed man in front of her and say, Marquis, please, go help Hanabi.
Uh, Marquise. Actually, nah. Let's say. I'll just kill this one later. Okay, let me ruler this. Yeah. And then what was it? Space? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you hold your character, you can use control to make like a shape, and then you hit
Yeah.
space, and the dude will follow the shape.
Oh, if you control, you could pick it?
Yeah, so you pick like points along the path that you can set. So you can do like an L shape or like a whatever you want,
Wow.
and the dude will
Okay.
follow the shape if you
How many
hit
feet have
space.
you moved so far, by the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
dash.
All right.
Is that spot to the left of Kyo? There's a wall
Hanabi.
there, right?
Yeah, you would probably have to dash to here, maybe.
I don't even know if I could. Yeah, I don't even know if I
Oh,
can
I
get to
see.
there
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
any side. Yeah. Pray to Tiamat or whatever. You're gonna be dead soon. That's. I can't. I dashed. That's it.
So before I do anything, can you, Dravna, my dude, can you make a perception check? Because I don't know how much you've noticed about what Zazit's wearing, but you should probably try and notice something that he's wearing. I will say that much. And Jack, I'll let you decide whether or not he notices the any sort of insignia or badge that I have based on his role.
As far as Dravna's aware, this guy could be lying. This could be a whole big masquerade. Dravna is gritting his teeth. He is full of anger and anguish.
So Zazat will basically be like, "You will wait your turn. You will get what you need." And then he'll turn to the guard, and he said, "So you had your chance, and you attacked me. Foolish." I will yell back, and then I attack him with my longsword. Yeah, how is a 12? All right. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I don't think I have anything else that I can do, unfortunately.
Oh, me? Sorry, I. Oh. Hmm. Uh, do I do any? Oh, the wisdom check. I see. Ooh. Let's
Good
go on a
night.
wisdom. On a wisdom.
Nice.
Wait, where's no, can she pass by Jamie in general? Isn't Jamie blocking the path?
I mean, I did crit a dude.
Oh yeah. Would Jamie and
Oh.
Marquise be considered flanking
Yes.
during the attack?
No.
Okay.
Let me. Inventory, save,
That should be an answer.
standard roll. Does
Maybe was
17 hit?
Naomi?
Oh, let's go. No, I mean seriously, pray to Tiamat. Oh. She's not even bloodied yet? Jeez Louise. This one's tanky. Oh, I didn't alt click, sorry.
The darkness screams back.
All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I have a decent idea for afterwards, but for now, I'm just gonna run right back up on her. Get right over here. And she's just gonna try and do the old 1-2. Here we go, boys. This is gonna get ugly. Or I'm just gonna miss like twice, and it's gonna be hilarious. Swing 17. All right, roll some damage dice here. No whammies, no whammies. All right, I'll take the average on that. She'll add an additional 4, which is 9. And yeah, from her charisma modifier. Hmm. She will cast Hex with her bonus action, actually. Wait, will she do that? Actually, no, I have another idea for that, actually. I want to use that for something else. Yeah, I'll use that for something else. She'll make a bonus action attack. That's minus proficiency, right? For 2-weapon fighting. All right, well, wish me luck, boys. Should be 2, right? We'll see how that goes. Roll the 5 anyway. Yep. All right. She'll run right up on this woman. Swing once and then swing a second time. Second strike, just catching her clothes like the last time. Mm-hmm.
Alright then. Think this through. Like I don't have any line of sight anymore. Yeah, Jamie does. But okay, so this one here is surrendered for now. Kyo would say, look at Draven and say, Draven, I'm going out there to help Hanabi and Marquise. Be careful, right? And then she starts moving.
He does not respond as he's still glaring at the Dragonborn.
Then I'm going to use my action to dash, alright? Ding. 30. Alright then. And now that she's here, she looks at Jamie and says, Jamie, from the back. And at the same time, Jamie just flies behind, flanking the. And now Jamie will try to question with disadvantage also how work with athletics to shove down. Okay, just be here. Thank you. And then Jamie's going to attack. I didn't even roll. It will be a hit though. Alright then. Jesus. 11 damage. Io immediately looks away as soon as she feels the surge of bloodlust, only really feeling the blood touching her shoes, her boots at the same time. Jamie using the last of his movements to chef back happily, still bloody, it's back to Kyo, as if it was an animal asking for praise for doing a good job.
Drobna will freeze. His eyes are no longer at Zazet. They're looking at the blade. And his jaw is almost dropping.
Jem, can I do one last thing? Kia would see these kobolds looking at them, look at us, look at the group, and she would yell at them in Draconic while doing her best to avoid looking at the bloodied body and the bloodied Jamie beneath her. You all saw this. What will happen now? Run and give up. Let your weapons down, and maybe mercy will also come for you. She tries her best to try to act as if she would actually kill, despite being Kia. May I make it with advantage because Kia clearly doesn't have the heart to kill? Thank you. Jeez, that's way too high. I tried, Naomi. I don't know how you and the others can do this type of thing. And then it's the end of my turn.
The one that dropped his sword? Did he pick it up before he did? Or... okay.
So when the name gets scrubbed clean from his sword, does that take place at the same time he hears that blood-curdling scream? Afterwards. Okay, Dravna will put two and two together. Zazet, you'll immediately see Dravna pull his sword away from you. His eyes are kind of like dilating. His skin turning a little gray as he begins to sweat. And as a action, he is going to dash. So he's so how does that work? It's yeah, he's gonna run up to there. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Dravna rushes up to the wall. He grinds to a halt, panting as if he used that big burst of energy to catch up. And as he's panting, looking at the body, and now looking at both Hanabi and Kyo, he's gonna scratch his nails into the wall, causing his fingers to bleed. And he's just gonna let out a roar. What have you done? And his eyes just begin to burst black. And as a bonus action, can I have my transformation come out right now? All right.
It begins. Why?
What the fuck?
You all see Dravna as like he drops his sword, his jaw begins to unhinge. You all begin to hear bone cracking sounds. His skin turning this ashen gray color as these mistral-like shadows sprout out from his back, horns growing on his head. You just see like this demonic figure lumbering over the two of you as he just looks at the two of you. 10 feet. So everyone within 10 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Kia and Marquise. Okay.
Ah, damn.
Favor, can
Yeah.
I roll it?
Do we
All
see
right,
like
but
aura
as
stop right in front of our face, like this?
yeah, he
No.
drops his sword, like his back hunches forward. He falls to the ground on his knee and then slowly lumbers up in this new state.
Marquise, focus, please. It's just us. It's just
What
us.
would you?
Evo. Jamie simply flies out there to dodge, but you all would see. Oh, yeah, those present would be able to see the blood-stained bird standing on top of the body of his previous victim, staring daggers at the kobold. Reflex. Oh, fireball. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, damn, they really want to surprise that. It still misses. Jamie has 15 AC.
Good luck.
Man, axes are so cool. Damn.
Reaction. Oh no. Okay. Sneaky.
Marquise kind of looks around, almost as if he doesn't know if this is real, and then he coughs. He coughs. Drabna. Well, he's coughing smoke, and I don't know. He's gonna roll a martial check. He's gonna see if Dravna is in any intention to kill us, because um.
He is very hostile right now towards both Hanabi and Kyo. His ire is not focused on anything else.
Uh, um. Ah, this is this is a situation. Okay. Um, I okay. Okay.
All right. We're in the middle of a
Okay.
serious situation shit, aren't we?
Fucks.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I don't.
above board, we just try to make Drabna aggro all of them, right? Like, I mean,
So,
I don't, because we can't really kill him. We can't hurt him.
I
I don't even want to hurt him. So
I
Well, you
mean,
could always make a roast chicken and throw it at the kobold, see if he goes
look,
after it.
I am still debating what Kia will do to Dravna. I have an idea, but it will depend a lot on the next saving throw I make. Eric, a question. Does anyone that steps into your aura has to redo?
No, from what I understand, it's as soon as I activate it. So this aura, it'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep the boost.
Yeah, in
So
this
it's
case, I,
like, so it's basically like the fallen Azamar sphere aura when they transform, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like just the immediate transformation, and then that's it. It doesn't stick around on them.
Yep. It's just when you activate it, and then after that, you can step anywhere, and it won't. You don't have to worry about it.
in this case, I
Oh.
do know what Kia is going to do next. As soon as her turn, then.
I'll be
I don't
right
know if
back.
any of you guys have got sleep spells, but maybe that
I
might
mean,
help.
I have a version of it.
yeah, it's
Just-
called the blunt
It's
end
called-
of my glaive.
It's called blunt knockout.
Yeah.
But no.
I
That's
should have, because I'm actually out of water. Give me like 30 seconds.
Okay, take your time.
Well, my mom actually wants something from me, so I'm gonna.
Honestly, I was hoping for a bit more PvP there, Jack. You know, that would have been.
I'm not going to lie. If it wasn't for the fear aura, Kia was so going to try to shove you to the ground. My plan there, if your activators were like, okay, Kia's going to try to shove you after seeing Jamie miss, and from there, she would probably try to create an opportunity for the others to attack you. That would be her idea.
That's like a what? Athletics check, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But Kia has expertise in that. That's why she would try that.
Okay, I'm back. Oh shoot!
Like he's absolutely terrified of that heat.
Didn't I
Oh.
It's
just?
like the Major
no, that
Pain
was a different
version of
one.
fear. Something more fearful showed up, so now he has another fear. He's doubly feared.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So, also, Jack, the aura that Jabba has, it was only on the instant he activates it, so you can get rid of it. Yep.
Okay. Ah. So, damn, I'm conflicted between two things.
That's not me.
Where? Oh.
I was gonna. I'm gonna say, Marquise, like if you stayed any longer feared, you might have to make that a permanent trait of yours. I think, brother.
Yeah. Well, he's already had a lot of things to make him mentally stressed the last day.
Yeah.
The last
he
3 days
used
were
Eternal
rough.
Skateboard's crashing out. It's good. It's good. You're just making Marquise like will fall even deeper into lunacy. It's good.
Hey, this builds character.
Oh, this in front of me does not build character.
I'm like the boss
This in front of-
character that joins the party, but he's worse when he joins the party, right? Like so.
Yeah. You one tap the. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just between like. Well, I'll just say it. I'm just between. Well, what happened to the sword? Is actually what I'm gonna ask.
He
What
dropped
sword?
the sword, but like he kneeled and then picked it back up.
Oh, right. Okay, I get you now.
Oh. Okay.
I was just adding flavor, like him trembling, dropping the sword, but he still has it.
And is it even like a strength check I could do to like wrestle it from him or something? Oh, okay. It's between that or grappling him. Grappling him is just gonna
Oh.
get me killed the next turn. So.
Dude, grapple the bejeebus out of him. That'd be fun.
I don't. What's my HP? 10? Someone tells me Drowna does a little more than 10 HP right now. I don't know.
Look, HP is a resource, right? If it's not 0, you're still good.
It's just a number.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
You know, why are you guys telling me to play Marquise and I'm not agreeing? What is wrong with me?
yeah, some
Yeah,
some men are meant to be lumberjacks. You know what I mean? You climb
Yeah.
that tree, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my headband off, but
It's the longest 30 seconds of my life. Holy dolly.
I am returned.
Speak of the devil and they appear.
Is Drowna's sword look weird in any way, or is it just the same old sword? Okay.
Could I add some flavor then? The inscriptions that are etched on it, they're now glowing this pulsating like greenish red color.
Well, it's just you. Fuck. Mm. You can't get your revenge if you don't have your sword. So you just have to aggro me. But this is a. But then if you just don't and you just kill these two okay, I'm gonna. No, I could not sneak up behind him. I'm rattling in armor. Okay, whatever. I'll just. That's 5'10". All right, that's 5 actually, because you could just go, yeah. Well, either way, I think I'd just make it to here. I say, Drabna. Stand the down, and I will attempt to grapple, I suppose. After,
Yeah, boy.
yeah. Bam. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Oh, and it even lets you pick grapple. That's nice.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Do I click it too?
Whew.
Oh my jeez Louise.
Whatever.
5, 10, 15. I mean, I'm gonna be standing between Dravna and these fellas, anyways, so I don't really need to move. Oh yeah. You two. Get get go fight the kobolds, and we'll bring him with. I suppose. I don't know. Oh, 16. Thank. So nice.
Mostly because you haven't seen me in like 10 years. So.
Yeah. I actually forgot you existed. Like, I don't know what you look like anymore.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Oh, he can't see what Dravna looks like, huh? Mm.
wait, how do I do that again? Oh. Okay, you press control. What the heck? Okay, I see. There we go. I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna do what all good boys do and hit him with a sword. Is it? Oh, I didn't actually get a pop-up for that. Hang on. Attack. Oh, there we go. That's probably no good. Oh. Excelente. 11. All right, and then I will do a Wrathful Smite on this silly Billy. So he will need to make a Wisdom saving throw if he survives. Yes. Yeah, so I hit with a melee weapon and then I use. Okay. Wow. 1 damage. Hell yeah, he will. So is that really concentration? How is that concentration? I think I goofed that up. So.
Just like Zephyr Strike works.
Sorry, I'll say to him one more time. It's like, last chance. I'm not going to offer again. Go be a good boy in the corner with your friend. Intimidation. 16.
I wonder what action they're holding.
Burp. Alright then. That will also be a hit. Okay.
Not great. Not great. Ah. Hmm. It would be nice if that was a thing, but I can't really do that now, can I? Hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm. All right. She says, screw this guy in particular. And presuming that I can see from where I am, she's gonna go pew. I don't know why it's still selected. I think I can't deselect Mondath right now because of Jamie. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna test again. Eldritch Blast. Let's try to hit with an Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. 16. All right. Do some damage. We got a D10 on our hands here. Boom. Got a 4. 4 plus 4. Sweet damage. Uh-huh. Perfect. You know what? I think I'll hex him. Should have did it before, but it's fine. Give him the old hex. Hold on. Do that. Yeah. Cast a spell, so we consume the spell slot. That's it. That'll do. I will hex its dexterity checks. Yep. That's it. She ain't even gonna move.
I would like to do a martial check on Dravna. Okay. I'm just rolling this for the roll, by the way. 20. You actually would want something else, not just the elite dance. Kia would want to see if she could figure out what has made Dravna so upset. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. Kyo, she notes the situation. She notices Jamie being hurt. She sighs and shakes her head. Damn it. Matter, damn it, Dravna. She drops her woodcutter's axe in the ground and moves right here. And I would like to try to grapple Dravna with my free hands now. It's athletics. Grapple's athletics. Okay, does in that case then since an attack, does flanking apply? Okay, see it's not. Yeah, I can.
Roll one, roll one. Oh my.
Oh.
Not the
Alright.
time to roll high.
Can oh no, I think I remember saying that that's not available. I just forgot then. Yeah, yeah, I just remember that. Okay, then Kiyoshi approached Ravana, extending a hand, trying to grab his shoulder, but Ravana pulls it away in the last moment. As it happened, she'll look at him and say, "You're angry because we killed your target, that woman. It was that one, right? She was the one you were looking for in the camp." I
He
didn't know. I'm sorry, Ravana.
he just snarls back, "You don't know what you've done!" And his voice is all contorted when he's trying to
I,
speak.
I don't know. I really don't. And I won't lie and pretend that I do know, or anything of the like, because I still have to know more about you yet. All of us do. But I do know a few things. I know that one, you are a man that has a good heart, that beneath all of that vengeance and bloodlust, you actually want to do good. And I also know that even though sometimes you seem to consider me something below an ally, I would guess, at times, but I at the very least consider you something close to a friend. And later, if it make you happy, I can spar with you for this. Consider it as a chance for you to vent your anger to this to others. But for now, and I ask you please, as the survivor of Greenas, as your companion that fought a dragon together with you, and as the one that has punched you in the face a fair number of times, unfortunately and fortunately, she says the last words with a small smile. Please, let's focus on the battle ahead. Okay? We can organize and talk and settle things in a spar if you want, or even give me a punch, or worse, as payback later. But for now, listen to me, Draven, alright? There are many enemies ahead, and the gods forbid what other dangers there are in this place. We can't afford to fight among ourselves, to fight between.
His all you see are just small white beady eyes with no other expression. But the more you talk to him, those beady eyes slowly begin to like swivel and grow in size as you begin to see pupils very familiar to Drabna's original pupils. And you see a small hint of sadness in his eyes, but he won't speak.
Seeing those, Kia would give him a small smile. There is a shy, grumpy man I know. Now, let us fight together, right? Later, you can stab me or whatever the house you want to do. But for now, our foes is in that direction, and she portrays the kobolds. So let us go. And she willingly takes a step back, with her back fully turned to Ravna if he wants the opportunity attack.
He will not. He will not.
Rad.
Also, just I had
I
so I do want
Yes.
to add
That
one
was a good
context.
session.
Just to clarify one thing, the grapple Kia was trying to do was a hug.
Ah,
Ah,
look at this. I'm trying to figure out who the magical girl actually is here.
Drabna has a phobia of hugs.
Too bad.
Yeah, sure. So, um, I don't know what I can say. Like, basically, I am a human being. I make video games for a living, and I guess Zazet is a cool guy. He's is a paladin with the Oath of Conquest. You probably will probably get to know him a bit better once more is revealed about him. But so far, I think the introduction was pretty rad. Like, we could have done a lot more PvP if the GM didn't get greedy. But it is what it is. So, yeah, yeah. You look, you stepped in after all that hoity-toity about dueling and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, could have been a cool PvP moment. Like I
He, I think I agree. I think I agree with that. I think I agree with Jack on that. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good introduction, and
Yeah.
look, 20 AC is hard to top at this level of the game. I think,
Mm.
actually, speaking about it, it probably, yeah,
Yeah, we don't have 20 ACs sitting around over here, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's more like 22 AC. I will say that much. So, yeah.
You should have just went the
I
other
would
way.
say that I shove you, but I'd probably just bounce off your shield, freaking.
Oh. Mhm. Yeah. So I'm excited to play this game. It's been a long time since I've done D&D again. So happy to be here. Thanks for having me. No, I probably won't get back into it, but full-time game dev does that. So. hmm Indeed, it does. Well, I mean, yeah, I enjoy it. So.
Howdy, I'm Saren. I'm also a human. Unless. Anyway, I play as you see Hanabi. No one else gets to see what she looks like until later. Anyway, Hanabi only missed because the paladin's cheating because paladins are cheaters. Yep.
Nah, not at all.
What? Listen, one good divine smite would have killed Hanabi. um, Hanabi is a red woman in a kimono winky face. And she is also effectively a magical girl. She's a warlock. And while she does believe in all the usual lofty goals of truth, justice, and the magical girl way, she's mostly interested in her best buddy, Kyo. Your slander will be met with extreme prejudice and sharp fan blades. Yep.
I'm playing as Kyo, the best friend of Naomi, slash Hanabi, and I'm playing as a farmer girl that thinks of herself a little too low in a sense, doesn't fully recognize her abilities, but despite that has a lot of use for the group. She is a devotee of Ilmater, the martyr god, and because of this, she doesn't kill. At least she tries not to kill. However, some things are complicated with that. For example, with her beast and animal, Jamie there, the bird, because it's a bird. How can a bird not kill? It has animal instincts after all. She's a ranger, and I tried to play her as someone that, despite the low charisma, and hence why a lot of times she kind of fumbles with word choices, but someone that still tries her best to keep the group not only united but also kinda on a good path. Emphasis on try on that front at the very least. And and she's also a strength ranger. I know we don't see lots of those, but I am loving playing as one so far, and also having fun finding ways to use my battle axe in ways that don't involve slashing someone's throat with it.
Hey, I'm also a human waiting for that level up in real life, but still just level 1. But in game, I'm playing as a fallen Azamar, but appearance wise, he's fully human. He just has a little bit of that Azamar lineage inside of him. But because well, just yeah, just a little bit, not too much. But
Yeah.
it is in an unhealthy dose though. And because of a deal with a patron he made that doesn't really care about him, Dravna's been kind of having an identity crisis. Uh, Even though he's a Hexblade Warlock full class, he was born and raised to be a paladin, so all the powers that were given to him, he views that as divine, given to him to be a paladin. But he's now learning a little bit more about himself, and yeah, because of that, he doesn't like to talk about himself. He doesn't like to form attachments with people, and he's always quoted to be the grumpy person of the group.
And also want about Drivner that's really funny because Drivner kinda has the deal of having an angel and a devil on the shoulders, which are Kyo and Marquise, respectfully.
You
Yeah.
could, and now that I've told everyone that he's an Osmar, not just that, a fallen Osmar with a fiendish patron that he made a deal with, he also has his own little devil and angel on his shoulders.
Naomi,
Oh,
I
two
need help.
sets.
Naomi, I need help. There are too many devils on the other shoulder.
Nami's he's just gonna groan, dude. He's like,
Please, I'll give a hug later in exchange for the help.
fine.
I am probably subhuman. Uh, my character Marquise, he's kind of came out a little different than I first anticipated, but I have been rolling with it. Um, he's also having identity crisis of his own. Um, like as soon as he joined the party, he got absolutely like three bombshell, uh, two bombshells dropped on him about not only his lineage, which I'm sure you could see as he's coughing up quite a bit of smoke and stuff. Um, as along with his uh background, he's sort of an unstable fella, I'd say. Um, he's not adverse to social interaction or anything. He's actually quite social. However, when it comes to what he deems as evil, what he deems as um like well just not right, um the only justice to him is consequences. And he would do whatever it takes to inflict it. Um he's yeah, that's pretty much it.
I had lots of fun. I'm not going to lie, I really thought we were going to face a TPK there for a second. Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
I,
really happy.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those situations where, like, we get attacked by the enemies put us in jail, we had to escape jail. But we were triumphant, and I liked the little betrayal by Zazit there at the beginning. It was really theatrical.
I mean, I was down to contribute to a TPK. I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Cheating Paladin boy would have taken you out though. Absolutely. He says,
I'm not going.
sweating.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, there's definitely a particular reason why he did the things he did. I don't know if I will go into too much detail about it because like the way that I tend to play characters is that there's this sort of formed depending on how the game is played. So I'm not really like stuck in any sort of backstory or anything like that per se. So, but realistically speaking, it was whatever was the best outcome for Zazit at the time is what he decided to do. And given that, like, I will say the one thing that helped make his decision was when the I forget his name now. Jesus, Cyanrath. Yeah. When he was deemed to be in a bloody state, I was like, okay, time to get all razzle dazzle on this man.
Damn, bro.
That kid was so fucking epic, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a nice introduction. If it didn't roll out, you could say it was a GM feint, but it wasn't. So
I actually think it was very good. I I'm not sure. uh, I'm not sure Hanley already noticed, but you do change your. What's the word? Should you do have the enemies hit harder for all the time in compensation for being a little less bulky. And I think it leads to moments like this in this session that are very fun, in the sense of like, hey, this is actual threat, and we have to play smart, or else things could be problematic. As well as leading to very memorable moments, including with the aforementioned moments where Henley's character, that I'm still going to get used to the name, I'm sorry, stabbed the dragon. And I think that's great in general. The only thing I would complain a little, but that's less of a complaint to you, and in my opinion, it's a problem that everyone face. We don't have enough time. I wish more. God damn it, don't be facing
You
Kobolds.
know?
Yeah.
True. So
And I'm
damn true.
sorry that
Mhm.
The Kobolds are right there. I want to punch them.
Yo, Hanabi was ready to run right in and start slashing, but one, I don't
Oh,
have enough action economy, and two, there wasn't
oh,
enough time.
also to remind me, Jack, can I beg you for a small thing for you to do for me? Remember how Kyo had to drop her axe here in this point? Thank God. I was so going to forget that the next session and don't remember midway. Yeah, thank you. It's very important for you.
Yo, we're gonna turn that axe into an artifact. Watch.
He would love that. He would absolutely love that, funnily enough. She somehow finds a way to make the axe do no lethal damage with the blade.
Um. mm, mm, so
I would just like to say quick
Mhm.
sorry for how long I took in that turn after Dravna transformed. I was kind of low on HP, and I was a little.
Yep. You're
Um,
absolutely not like me.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I
Mhm.
would just like to say that I really liked Henley's introduction, and I am happy to have him on board. I think he will definitely add to that dynamic. And I know that this isn't criticism necessarily. I just wanted to get my thoughts out real quick. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Nothing in particular. I
Yeah.
also had a lot of fun. The fighting was good. Um, the whole like the wrench of Zazit fearing everyone but Hanabi is some of the spiciest shit because I was not about to put Hanabi up against a fucking paladin. That's a bad move in my opinion. Not melee. She's not rogue enough yet for that kind of thing. And I think something to that degree is kind of what you would need to even think about one-on-oneing something that is basically made to steamroll the screen or at least a single target in about a round when built properly. So it was actually rather harrowing but hilarious to just be like, so by the way, how tall is Zazit, Henley?
I think he's probably close to 7. I don't know what Dragonborn get to, but I think they come in tall flavors. So I would say 7.
You're the
Yeah,
tallest then.
Hanabi is 5'2".
Oh
So
yeah.
this is like literally David and Goliath has a machine gun. David still has a rock and a sling. It's not looking good, buddy. I'm
I do
just saying.
also want to add that this is I think either the second or third time the Hanabi just receives a fear effect and just says no.
Yep.
Yep.
No. It just
Well,
crosses around.
I was actually very much considering fearing everyone in the room because why not?
Mhm.
But
I actually expected you to be honest. I was like, yeah, I know about what's it called? I feel like it's called conquering. You said it was conquering presence, right? Is that what it was called?
yeah, I believe
Something like
it's
those,
something
something
like
along
that.
those lines. I just
Mm.
assumed immediately. I was like, if it were me, I'd have feared the whole damn room. Everybody's sweating their pants today. Yep.
Honestly, I thought that what you would do is that you would walk even closer, like have your character directly in front of her face, then do that. Just be like, yeah, you're not stepping a single step further than me.
You had to loom over us, then pop it.
Yeah, true.
You had to move to the side, like, excuse me. Oh, there you go. Boop, hand axe.
This to be honest, I think you have a pretty good thought process on how you're gonna play this character. These are merely suggestions to further make a conquest paladin feel like a conquest paladin, you know?
I mean, I'll be
Mhm.
honest, I'm speaking for myself, but I really felt the conquest paladin there when my character got frightened.
Mhm.
The only thing I do want to add, I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. Again, we don't really know your character enough for us to make enough use of that. But one thing that I felt very clearly during the way you RP is you could feel a sort of hesitation. Like, not necessarily in the same way that Kyo hesitates to look over a body, but more in the way of, I could do this, but I'm going to have assets in a sort of sense, you know? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
What do you mean by assets?
Have
Half
assets.
half ass. I
And like
could I could
I-
turn this guy to entirely a pile of ash, but instead I'm going to take his leg off and then ask him
Yeah.
some questions.
Yeah, kind of
Well,
like, oh,
yeah. So the way that I'm sort of looking at playing Zazit is more like, uh, you know, a death by a thousand cuts kind of character. So the idea would be, yeah. I mean, it's more like the idea is I want the hope that someone has that they can get away from this the way that they intended to to just go away from them. Like I want that to drain from them. So I'll hit someone and I'll say, "Okay, do you want to give up? No? Okay.
Ah.
Now
I
that
do
you're
also,
now that you're missing a leg, would you like to give up?" Like
I do also want to add that I think it's so funny how the Conquest Paladin is, in a cruel way, I suppose, more merciful than Draven and Marquis.
Hmm.
I
And I
don't
think
know
it's
if
really
living
funny.
without legs is a mercy. Let's be real.
I mean, look, here's a person that thinks, look, I'm not killing them, I just put them in a coma. They're fine.